Temporal log 3 from Agent Papa Lima November. I am still trying to survive this world where the end seems to have invaded the lands. I'm stuck in this dark oak forest that is somehow on islands that are more similar to the end than the regular world. So I have to find out what's going on in here. Well, I did get one sapling out of that. That's good. But now I need to finish building this bridge and then be able to set up things over here and maybe find some haven here before it is night. But right now, based on everything I've seen, this place is going to be very, very dangerous as soon as night falls. So I have to be careful on what goes on. There we go. Now let's get on through here. See if I can find a safe place in which to descend. Not that there's going to be a perfectly safe spot. Let's see. Yeah, that looks like it's a completely more distant island. I'm not too sure I can make it down that far. Let's see. It looks like I've got land underneath me. The question is, can I make it down there without things going too badly? That's what I'm wondering at. Now let's see. Need to find the tallest tree seems to be right over there. See if I can get to the tallest tree. That way I'll be able to I don't know if I can make it down that far. It sounds like then I really want to get down to there. Alright, let's see if I can make it to there. That will be the next little test in that. So I can make a safer landing. Ooh, actually, I should be able to make it to that place right there. And from there, I think I should be able to have an easy trip to yeah. Well, yeah. Don't go to the place where you have to go down very much. You go to a place where it's right on level. Good. Perfect. And then if I need to get down there, I've got a nice easy way around. Good. Now I need to start to set up shop here. Whew. And maybe I could find some resources here. Now, are there? Yes, there are some real resources under here. That's good. So I think I have a place where I can survive a bit. Now I am going to be needing a little bit of a shelter. Yeah. Because I'm sure that some of the monsters may take exception to my ability to breathe. And who knows? Aha! There we go. Look at that. I can finally use this pickaxe I made. And then maybe even make a better one. Because a better pickaxe would be really useful. Now I could find a shelter. And I also want to be able to get a better pickaxe. And also I want to light up the area, because if I don't light up the area, things are going to become very nasty when it turns into the night. So let's see. Let us begin with, I couldn't find any coal, but that could just be a matter of not much being available in this world. But there are ways to deal with that. Let's see. We want. How about, well, how about start with one and then work our way from there. Now, while that cooks up, maybe I won't do anything to that tree yet. Yeah, some of these trees are just so close to the edge that they are virtually impossible to have any hope of surviving them, because I am tired from those, from building that bridge, because that was quite some strenuous activity there. Now let's see, now we got the charcoal there. And for now, I'll use charcoal to make charcoal. I think that's fair enough, so I could have more charcoal. And once I have a good supply of that, then I could worry about getting lights. And now I have an alternate type of tree to work with. That might be easier to plant and find some saplings. So it looks like I haven't seen any yet. This is disconcerting, if you ask me. Very disconcerting. Of course, there's also the other way of keeping things from invading around here. The plan I had before. Oops, we don't want any of those. Let's see, add anything here? Nope. Now I am going to have some places though where I am going to be needing trees just so that I can. No saplings. No saplings. Really? Well, an apple. Well, if I get hungry, I'm surprised I haven't gotten hungry yet. But that's another matter. Now, saplings. And yes, I know I've got 4 dark oak saplings in my along with me, but I am not really interested in those at the moment. Because dark oak saplings, I'm trying to see if I can get some smaller trees in here. Which is why it would have been really nice if we had some birch saplings, but if any of them have been produced, they have all fallen down in the wrong direction. Which, based on my luck recently, is really no huge surprise. I mean, if I were the lucky type, we would most likely not be in this situation. At least that's what I think. Alright, so now we have 8 of those. We'll use 2 of them for that. And we could get some torches. And light this place up. And of course, the place is small enough that I might not have to worry about things jumping up on top of me, but just in case, one can't be too careful, especially in a world where weird things like this keep on happening. And it looks like that we are getting to be sunset now. How about a door? There you go, a door. Let's see, we need a nice little house around here. Let's see, let's get this up here. Up here, up here. Up here. Now for you. Let's put these dark oak saplings here so that they don't distract me. Okay, apparently the normal oaks... Yeah, this world is not generous to me at all. That's all I gotta say about that. Not generous at all. Alright. There's a slime down there somewhere. Well, I don't know where that slime is, but there's one somewhere. Now, I gotta be careful here because I don't know how deep this is going to go before... Well, I think I just found out how deep it goes. Alright, so that's how deep it goes. Now, let's see if I can find any resources around here, because it's possible I might find something. At least find some cobblestone, because there seems to be plenty of that around here. Ooh! Iron. Do I have a stone pick? No, I don't. What I do need is more ceiling space. There you go. Here. Now let's see if I get a stone pick. Yeah. I think I'm lit up well enough as a creeper sneaks up behind me and ganks me. There you go. Now we've got, well, that's a stone axe, and I also want a stone pickaxe. I don't think I need a stone shovel, so I will just do that. Now, let's see if I could get some iron. I have to decide what I'm going to do with the iron. But I am not going to give it the opportunity because I might not be able to find any more. There is just so little here that makes sense in this world, after all. Ooh, this seems to be about the right level to head into that area there. Oh yeah, that has a nice little entrance there. We'll have this over here. Good. And little cobble over here. Knew that door would come in handy. Just to reduce the chance of something popping in over here. Because that's... Oops. That may become an important part of what I need eventually. Right? Right. Good. Now I will need a little bit of a shelter over here so I could do some stuff despite intervention of certain flying creatures. That's inevitably going to happen at some point. I want to make sure I do that in a way that's not going to attract other things. All right, good. Some iron. Now this I want to do with, oh, shield. Shield. First piece of iron. Make a shield. Because we don't know what's going to happen here, but we could be pretty sure that I'm going to need a shield. Because I've seen skeletons. And we know they just love to shoot arrows at me. Arrows, yeah, okay, now, do you have an oak sapling? Because your friends, 2 of them. Well, these are looking up. I think things are looking up quite well. Well, I'm not going to say well, but they are certainly not as impossible as they were just a moment ago. Just make sure I don't get into anything nasty spots. And me get into a nasty spot? How could I ever get into a nasty spot? You'd almost think that I blew up the timeline continuation by blowing up some temporal dust or something like that. I mean, surely I wouldn't do anything as crazy as that, right? Yeah, nothing like that could ever happen. Yeah. There you go. Now, let's see. Let's try that there. Actually, I might as well grab some of this, get some of this. Now that I'm not as concerned about necessarily everything getting found, since I do have solutions. Now it'd be nice though if I had food, and that means getting my hands on some of those mushrooms. So now that I have an entry into that area there, I might be able to make it. So there is the inevitable problem of there surely being nasty things down there. Well, there are solutions for that too, because yeah, they might forget me if I wander far enough away for a while. All right, good. Head over there. I could put one there. And I could toss one there. All right, that's a nice series of places to go. Good. Now, chop away. At least I'll have plenty of wood. That's the one resource I'll definitely have plenty of. Wood. Not much in the stone, so I will have to work on that carefully, which is why I'm wondering what tools I'm going to do with the other 7 pieces of iron I've got. I could try it. Well, this I am not too concerned about actually getting that. I just want to make sure that it decays properly. There we go. And the sun rises and we have the last safe night. Actually, what happens if I put some slabs on top of here? Perhaps it'll help to keep certain things from, actually, there is one disadvantage of doing that, and that is that the growing oaks are going to need some space, but perhaps I can do something about that. Once some of them grow up and pick some up, I could find a nice, good place in which to plant the oaks. All right. But that's the end of the third entry for Papa Lima November, signing off.